Hello, this is Dr. Liv with New Insight Counseling. Thank you for joining me in another video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The title of today's video is Don't Work Against Yourself. I want to make this video because oftentimes in life we self-sabotage by doing things that are counterproductive. We all make mistakes, we all make poor decisions, and none of us are perfect. And there are times when we know better, but we just don't do better. And the reasons why vary from person to person. Some common reasons that I hear often in therapy are, it's too much, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, support, or motivation to make the changes that might be necessary. Then there are other times when people just become too comfortable and complacent, and they are set in their ways. Other times, we simply think our way is the right way or the best way, and therefore we don't consider or entertain anything else. Now, let's get some facts stated first. There will always be circumstances that are unforeseen, unfortunate, and out of our control. That's life. There are also times when there are physical, financial, and other situational issues that might hinder us or prevent us from achieving certain things we would like to. This happens to all of us, regardless of age, race, gender, financial status, religion, and the like. Even with these things, however, we can still show strength, positivity, peace, and live a life of quality. It may not be easy, but it's achievable. With that being said, what I'm referring to in this video are focusing on the things that we can do something about, the things that are in our control, the adjustments we can make, the steps we can take in order to improve ourselves and our situations. However, in order to grow, we have to learn from our mistakes, and be willing to do things differently. And this involves initiative and effort, because you will first have to admit you have a problem, and then be willing to take accountability for how this has impacted you, your life, and the lives of others involved. You have to own it. You have to be willing to make sacrifices, move out of your comfort zone, work through anxiety and fear, urges, impulses, and bad habits. Even if your issues stem from trauma and other unfair life circumstances, at some point, regardless of the life you've had, you have to switch your mind frame from problem focus to solution focus. Stop blaming others. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop listing all of the reasons why things are the way they are. And instead, focus on and highlight your strengths, your goals, possible solutions, what you do have, and what is going right. You do not have to be defined by your past mistakes, trauma, family history, medical history, mental health diagnoses, or any of this. And it's never too late to start making positive changes. Don't keep doing things that keep you sick, stressed, anxious, angry, depressed, broke, etc. This applies to anything and anyone in your life. Let's take a physical health example. And if you could alleviate some pain or discomfort or maintain a healthy weight by changing your diet, then some things you may want to consider could include eating healthier, eating less salt, sugar, or processed foods, eating more fruits and vegetables, drinking more water, taking your medications as prescribed, and staying compliant with your doctor visits. Other examples might include bad habits, alcohol and drug problems, gambling, excessive spending, avoidance, procrastination, escapism, and numbing. All of these are negative coping skills, high-risk behaviors, and will never solve problems, only worsen problems and create bigger ones. They are also all associated with poor impulse control, which can distort rational and reasonable thinking. And this will always lead to negative consequences, not only for you, but potentially those around you, including your loved ones. Just because something feels good in the moment doesn't mean it is good for you. And just because something gives you quote unquote relief and seems to quote unquote work momentarily, does not mean it is the right solution. You have to be willing to fix the root of the problem, even if it's you. Do not just put band-aids over it. Don't make excuses. Don't just talk about it and complain about it. Own it and then engage in active problem solving to figure out what needs to be done. Don't be too prideful or afraid to seek help, even if this is spiritual guidance, counseling, coaching, medication, treatment. This could mean also setting healthier boundaries in your relationships, being more assertive to speak your mind, or even cutting off associations with people if they are not good for you, if they are draining and depleting, and if they are hindering you. The bottom line is you get one life, and life is a gift. Tomorrow is not promised. There's a quote from the boxing legend Muhammad Ali that I really like. And it says, "Don't count the days, make the days count." So this is exactly the mind frame you want to adopt so that you can value yourself, your time, and energy. Don't just exist day to day and then complain about what isn't right or fair. We have enough opposition in life already. Don't add more by working against yourself. I hope this helps. Thank you, and we will talk soon.